Hope- Hello, what's up, y'all? Hey, this is your boy Omson the Whale. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I pray and hope that this video reaches y'all in the best of health, in the best of mind, and in the best of spirit. Well, in this video today, I want to speak about an article that I come across in my Facebook news feed. You understand? This is an article that's written by a Ghanaian investigative journalist. It's a very interesting article. It's a article that is an article. It's article that exposes the imperialistic or colonialistic activities of the United States of America and its European allies on the African continent. This article speaks about the different military bases that exist on the African continent belonging to the United States of America. Let me remind you that European countries do all have military bases on our continent since they have very less respect, this much of respect for our sovereignty, for our humanity, and for our liberty as a people. So they have military bases all over our continent. You understand? We are still indirectly colonized. You understand? We are just not intelligent. We might just not be intelligent enough to realize it. But we are indirectly still a colonized people. So this article right here speaks on the different military bases of the United States of America that exist on the African continent. It's a very interesting article. You're going to enjoy it. I think it is a high time for us Africans to wake up and stop allowing ourselves to be played, to be fooled, and to be taken for animals by these people. You understand? The United States of America and its European allies. Let me read the article to you guys, and then I will share my thoughts on every part of the article as I read it. So the article says, why does the United States of America have a military base in Ghana? This particular article focuses on the presence of a United States of America's military base in Ghana, which the Ghanaian people don't even know about. You understand? They are violating the territorial integrity of the Ghanaians. You understand? They are abusing the liberty and the humanity of the Ghanaians. The Ghanaian people don't even know about it. This is the same Joe Biden that's running in his mouth about Russia and about Ukraine. Talking about Vladimir Putin's a dictator. Talking about Vladimir Putin is trying to take the sovereignty or the liberty of Ukraine. While Joe Biden's ass is in Africa, is having a military base on the African continent, keeping us Africans as slaves. So like I was saying, the article says, why does the United States of America have a military base in Ghana? An interview with Kwesi Pratt Jr., a journalist and a leader of the socialist movement of Ghana, in April 2018. I will take you guys back to when this journalist who wrote this, when he started his investigation on the military presence of the United States of America in Ghana. You understand? On a secret military base of the United States of America in Ghana. I take you back to how the investigation started back in 2018, and after all the findings were made, after it was confirmed back in 2021, just last year, that USA, the United States of America, does in fact have a military base in Ghana. So in April 2018, the president of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, said that Ghana has not offered a military base and will not offer a military base to the United States of America. His comments came after Ghana's parliament had ratified a new defense cooperation agreement with the United States of America on March 28, 2018, which was finally signed in May 2018. During a televised discussion, Soon after the agreement was finalized in March 2018, Ghana's Minister of Defense, Dominic Nitwul, told Kwesi Pratt Jr., a journalist and leader of the socialist movement of Ghana, that Ghana had not entered into a military agreement with the United States of America. Uh, the journalist and the leader of the Ghana socialist movement, uh, 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 Mr. Pratt, however, said that the military agreement was a source of worry and was a surrender of Ghana's sovereignty to the United States of America. You understand? In 2021, the Research Institute of Pratt's Socialist Movement produced, along with the Tricontinental Institute for Social Research, a dossier on the French and U.S. military presence in Africa. That dossier defending the sovereignty of Ghana, U.S. military bases in Africa, and the future of African unity, noted that the United States has now established the West Africa Logistic Network, WALN. You understand? This is a military base that the United States of America has established in Western Africa. You understand? And this has nothing to do with the AFRICOM blah 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 movement that they are having, the military base they're having in Niger and some other parts of Africa, pretending to be fighting against terrorism. One of the truths is that they are there to colonize us, to control the natural resource of our continent, to control our politics, and to make diseases. You understand? To create diseases. You understand? To create diseases, because these people are on also a bioweapon warfare against us. You understand? So to continue with the article, I wanted to continue reading the article. When I read, there are certain points when I reach there, I stop there and give you guys my thoughts, share my thoughts with you guys, or my views on that particular part of the article. You understand? So to continue with the article now, at Kotoka International Airport in Accra, the capital of Ghana, in 2019, the then U.S. Brigadier General Leonard Kozinski said that a weekly U.S. flight from Germany to Accra, a weekly U.S. military flight from Germany to Accra. As you guys know, U.S. does have, you understand, some military agreements with Germany, but it is different from that of Africa. In Germany, they are only having a particular thing to do. They have training bases here, and they have some other, you understand, they have only a training base. They come here and they train, you understand. But in Africa, their objective in Africa is completely different. Their objective in Africa is to colonize us, to keep us under their dominance, because they don't have any respect for us as a black people. You understand? They see us as a lesser human compared to themselves. You understand? They see us as subhumans. So they believe that they should always dominate us. They should always control us. They should always dominate us politically, socially, and economically. So the then U.S. Brigadier General Leonard Kozinski said that a weekly U.S. flight from Germany to Accra was basically a bus route. You understand? The WALN, the U.S. military base in Ghana, which they gave this name to, the WALN is a cooperative security location, which is another name for a U.S. military base. You understand? Now, 4 years later, after the signing of the Defense Cooperation Agreement, I spoke, not me, I'm speaking now of Pratt, you understand, the Ghanaian investigative journalist and also leader of Ghana's socialist movement. He said, now 4 years later, after the signing of the Defense Cooperation Agreement, I spoke with Kwesi Pratt, and asked him about the state of this deal and the consequences of the presence of the U.S. base on Ghanaian soil. The U.S. base, which name is WALN. Pratt told me has now taken over. Pratt said now the U.S. military at this point now, as I'm speaking about this right now, that U.S. military base in Ghana, the U.S. military personnel in Ghana, the U.S. military in Ghana, they have taken over a part. You understand? They have taken over a part of Ghana's international airport. You understand? That a particular part is between the hands of the U.S. military in Ghana. Ghanaian commercial planes cannot touch that area. It's between the hands of these people, fellow Ghanaians. Nana Akufo-Addo has sold your country. Your country. You need a more pan-Africanist president. You need a president with dignity. You need a president with sense of self-worth, who will not allow himself and his country and the people of his country to be in any way again victims of Western arrogance. So Pratt told me that the U.S. military in Ghana has now taken over one of the 3 terminals at the airport in Accra. At Accra's airport, the United States of America's military who are in Ghana, they have taken parts of one of the 3. They have taken over one of the 3 parts of that Ghana airport. I have never been there. It is this Ghanaian investigative journalist who said it here, and it is 100% true. You understand? You can go and check it for yourself. And at this terminal, hundreds, listen very carefully. Please listen to this very, very carefully. Fellow Africans, the time has now reached a very critical point. We are about to get recolonized again. You know how this is exactly how they have colonized us. You understand? If anybody remember the dynamics through which they have moved into colonizing us in the past, is the same dynamics repeating itself today. They always went to us either in the name of religion or in the name of some kind of a humanitarian cause. You understand? In order to fool us, because they don't consider us to be an intelligent people. They think we are a stupid people who lives in a rich land, you understand, and who don't deserve our resources, you understand. They think we are a stupid people. They think we are a nonsensical people. They think that we are a people who are never going to be equal to them as a human beings. They must always be superior to us. They must always control us. So Pratt told me that at this very terminal, the 3rd part of the Accra airport, which is controlled by the United States of America's military, as I'm speaking about this now, he said, when you stand at this point, when you go there, at this very 3rd part of the airport, you can see the United States of America's military taking off and landing in their hundreds, walking out of their military cargo planes. Hundreds and thousands of them on a daily basis, landing and taking off. You understand? This is what they are doing in Ghana. This is what they are doing in Ghana. Nana Akufo-Addo, like Macky Sall of Senegal, the Senegalese president Macky Sall, and the president of the Ivory Coast, Alassane Ouattara. These are 3 presidents in West Africa today who are selling the Africans and Africa and all the wealth of Africa to Western nations, just so that they can be applauded or praised by white people, by Europeans. And the African, my African people, if we don't stand up and get ourselves rid of these Western nations, if we don't stand up and put an end to the military presence of the West in our countries, which is only objective is to keep us dominated by them. If we don't stand up, I swear to God, in the few coming years, we'll find ourselves under direct slavery again. We will find ourselves under direct colonization again. Take my word. So at this terminal, this Accra Airport terminal, the third part, which is between the hands of the United States of America's military, when I stand closer or nearby, you can see US military arriving and leaving in airplanes in their hundreds and they are thousands. It is suspected that they may be involved in some operational activities in other West African countries as well, and generally across the Sahel. Did you just hear this? Let me repeat it again. At the third part of the airport of Ghana, of the airport of Accra, that terminal of Accra, if you stand closer, if you stand nearby, you can see U.S. military. You can see U.S. military arriving and leaving in their hundreds and in their thousands. You can see them arriving and leaving. It is suspected that they may be involved in some operational activities in other West African countries and generally across the Sahel. There is no doubt. Any terrorist activities that you see on the African continent, not only in Mali, not only in Nigeria, not only in Niger, not only in Burkina Faso, but any terrorist activities that you see happening in any place of the African continent, you have to understand that the only people behind it is the Western military. It is the West behind it. Like I said earlier, they do everything they can. They do everything in their evil power to make sure that we always need their military presence in our countries. You understand? They do all that they can to make sure that we always need their military presence in our countries. And once their military is in our countries, it is to indirectly recolonize us. They will control the politics of our countries. They will control the natural resources of our countries. They will make sure that we are dominated by them in every possible way. You understand? What was Joe Biden saying the other day? The other day, what did Joe Biden say? Joe Biden had the audacity to say that they will do everything to prevent Russia's influence on the African continent, as if we as a people, we belong to the Europeans. As if we are just, as if we are possessions of these Europeans. You understand? They must know anything that we do in our continent. They must control everything that we have in our continent. They have to control our own selves. You understand? In every way that they can. And with the African people, I think it is time we stop allowing their arrogance. I think it is time we stop tolerating their arrogance and their sense of superiority and their colonialism and imperialism. I think it is time that we Africans stand up and put an end to it. Now I will continue with the article. Like I said, I will read the article, and there are points when I reach, I will stop there and share my thoughts or views with you guys on that particular point. You see, US soldiers don't need a passport on the African continent. It's me and you who needs a passport or a visa to go to the United States of America or to go to Europe. Europeans don't need a visa to come to our countries. They only need entrance stamps. Because we and our countries belong to these Europeans, we are their possessions, my people. We are possessions for these Europeans. You understand? The last thing they will have is a respect for our dignity, for our humanity, and for our sovereignty. They will never, until the day we stand up and force them to respect us and respect our humanity. So to continue reading the article, US soldiers don't need a passport to go to Africa or to stay in Africa. They don't need passports. They don't need to renew anything, you understand? Our continent belongs to them. We Africans, we and our continents belong to the United States of America and to the European countries. We are just it's like a no man's land. Our countries or our continent is like a no man's land. The only ones, the people they respect on the African continent is the Arabs. They know if they mess with the Arab people, huh? They know that if they mess with the Arab people will, the Arabs won't tolerate bullshit. They don't tolerate such a disrespect. They are ready to die today and turn off anybody that messes with them. That's why they are respected. You understand? So these people cannot go to an Arab country and say we will install our military base there. They cannot even think about that. They know that the Arabs want to allow themselves to be disrespected or dominated or controlled like we Africans allow. They know this. You understand? So US soldiers don't need a passport to go to Africa or anywhere in Africa, like also European nationals or the United States of America's nationals. They don't need visa to go to our countries. Even without a passport, they can't board a plane to go to our countries. You understand? Because our countries, we and our countries are their possessions. We don't have independence. We don't have sovereignty. We don't have even a land. Our land is a no man's land where anybody can come there and do anything that they want and get away with it. A glance, I'm continuing reading the article now. A glance at the US-Ghana Defense Agreement raises many questions. Article 12 of the agreement states that the US military can use the Accra airport without any regulations or checks. Can you imagine? Under the Article 12 of the agreement signed by the stupid Nana Akufo-Addo's government and the United States of America's corrupt military under this agreement, the United States of America's military can come to Ghana how they want, can use the Ghana airport how they want without checks or control. If they want to, they can smuggle in guns to go and give it to terrorists, to terrorize people in Western Africa, in the Sahel. You understand? They can bring guns, they can steal your diamonds, gold and everything and get away with it. Because nobody, Nana Akufo has signed with them that nobody will have a right to control them. Nobody will dare control the American military at that airport of Ghana. Nobody can dare control them. You understand? They do what they want. They come when they want. They go when they want. They do whatever they want. They can bring diseases if they want. Yourself, you know what evil these people have done throughout history. You understand? You can't fool yourself today to say to yourself that no, they are changing. They are different from their ancestors. Keep fooling yourself. You will see. These people will exterminate all of us one day off the face of this planet Earth, or they will exterminate a big number of us from the face of this planet Earth. I think that then we will start seeing them as they really are. What hasn't these people done to us throughout history? That we still believe anything these people tell us. So like I was saying, under Article 12 of the agreement that is signed between the stupid Nana Akufo-Addo's government and the US government, the United States of America's military, under that Article 12, the United States of America's military can enter Ghana how they want and can use the Accra airport terminal, part 3 of Accra's airport terminal. The American military can use under this Article 3, the American military can use this Accra airport how they want to. They can bring in whatever they want to. They can take away whatever they want to. Because Nana Akufo-Addo has signed with them that nobody is going to control them whatsoever. You see. To continue reading the article now, with U.S. military aircraft, So to continue reading the article now, with U.S. military aircraft being free from boarding and inspection, and the Ghanaian government providing unimpeded access to and use of agreed facilities and areas to United States forces, Pratt told me that this agreement allows US soldiers far more privileges than those prescribed in the Vienna Convention for diplomats. They do not need passports to enter Ghana. Can you imagine? The United States of America's military do not need a passport to enter Ghana. Can you imagine what kind of people are? Do we Africans know the errors we are doing today? Are we really aware? Are we really aware of ourselves? What kind of people are we? What kind of human beings are we? Despite the shit these people have done to us throughout history, even in recent days, even now what they are doing to us in our countries and on the African soil, we still give these people the privilege to enter our countries, to roam through our countries without the needs of passport check, without the need of control. And Joe Biden has the audacity to sit and talk about equality, human rights, democracy, and liberty. But then Joe Biden is treating the Africans like subhumans, just because we have a worthless, useless leaders. Just because a woman walks around naked doesn't give anybody the right to abuse that woman. You understand? Just because we have a stupid leaders shouldn't give any Western country, just because we have a stupid, corrupt, worthless leaders shouldn't give any Western country the right to abuse the territorial integrity of the African people, to abuse the African people, and treat the African people like subhumans. So the United States of America's military do not need passports to enter Ghana. All they need is their US Army identity cards. You understand? They don't need a passport to enter Ghana or any other African country. All they need is their US military identity card. How many CIA, those blah 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 FBI agents do you have on the African continent? How many exported terrorists do the US export to the African continent? How many well-trained terrorists who will go and terrorize your people? You know how wicked these people are? They have more value for the life of a donkey than they have for the lives of us Africans. You still trust people to roam around on our continent. Huh? You still trust these people to roam around our continent without even checks. You don't check their passports, nothing. The only thing that is needed for them to show is their US military ID card. Finish. No passport, no anything else. What kind of human beings are we? All the US military need in order to roam, all they need for them to roam around the African continent freely is the US military ID cards. They don't even require visas to enter Ghana. They are not subject to customers or any other inspections. So Ghana has allowed the United States armed forces to use Ghanaian radio frequencies for free. You understand? Nana Akufo-Addo, stupid, shameless Nana Akufo-Addo. I don't know what the hell you are doing with all the education you have had, with all the diplomas you have had in different subjects. You are acting like a stupid idiot who never sat on a bench to learn A. Ghana has allowed the United States Armed Forces to use Ghanaian radio frequencies for free. Pratt said, but the most stunning fact about this agreement or this arrangement is that he said, if US soldiers kills Ghanaians and destroy their properties, the US soldiers cannot be tried in Ghana. You understand? Can you imagine? According to this Article 12 agreement signed between Nana Akufo-Addo, stupid Nana Akufo-Addo, and patriotic Nana Akufo-Addo, a sellout Nana Akufo-Addo, the agreement signed between Nana Akufo-Addo and the United States of America's corrupt, shameless, unjust government. If the United States of America's military kill a Ghanaian in Ghana or destroy the property of a Ghanaian in Ghana, they will not be tried in Ghana. They will be taken to the United States of America, where they will be set free, because they are given this, because they are sent to do whatever they do. If they kill a Ghanaian, it is because they are given this order, you understand, by the higher authorities in the United States of America, which is this Joe Biden, corrupt Joe Biden. You understand? They send them there. If they want them to kill Ghanaian, like France has been doing in Mali all along, like they're doing in Burkina Faso and Niger, to terrorize the people, so that we will always need their military presence in our countries. And once they are there, they will create more and more problems. Sign this somewhere. In the coming days, you will be seeing terrorist attacks taking place in Ghana. They will completely and totally destabilize Ghana in order to maintain their military presence in Ghana, through which they will be controlling the vast mineral wealth of Ghana that they are so in need of and they are so jealous of. In the coming days, you will see terrorist attacks will be multiplied in Ghana. They will completely destabilize Ghana. If the Ghanaian people don't stand up and put an end to the arrogance and the insanity of the United States of America, I swear to my God, you will regret it. So Pratt told me that the political ideology of the Ghanaian government that is in power now has been to adhere to a long history of appeasement toward the demands made by colonial and Western states, beginning with Britain, which was the colonial power that ruled over the Gold Coast, the former name for Ghana, until 1957, and leading up to providing unimpeded access to the United States troops under the defense deal. The current president of Ghana, Akufo-Addo, comes from the political ideology that former Prime Minister of Ghana in 1969-1972, Kofi Abrefa Busia, also conformed to. In the early 1950s, Pratt told me those following this ideology dispatched a delegation to the United Kingdom to persuade the authorities that it was too early to grant independence to the Gold Coast. This led to a coup in Ghana, where those supporting this ideology collaborated with the Central Intelligence Agency to overthrow the then president of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah. You see, what this man is saying, this man says that the current president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, the puppet, the worthless, the unintelligent, and the sellout Nana Akufo-Addo, who is there to place colonial masters, to place Europeans and Americans. This investigative journalist said, he said Nana Akufo-Addo belonged to the same political ideology or the same psychology or the same ideologies as those Ghanaians who had plotted a coup to overthrow Kwame Nkrumah, because those Ghanaians believed that the independence of Ghana had come too early. They believe that they just cannot see themselves without being ruled by white people. You understand? They don't believe their own abilities as black people. He said Nana Akufo-Addo belongs to this ideology, although he preaches some kind of Pan-African speeches or some kind of libertarian speeches, some kind of independentist speeches, some kind of self-sufficient speeches. His practices, what he practices, is still same as those who carried out a coup against Kwame Nkrumah, because they believe that they as Ghanaians are not ready to rule themselves. They have to remain under British rule. That government, back on February 24, some historical facts also, you understand, this article says, it reminds you, it takes, it uses the historical context, you understand, try to make you understand what's going on today. This article kind of literally uses history to try to make you understand what really is happening today. As you guys know, we can understand a lot of things happening today from analyzing the past. You understand? From analyzing the past, we can understand a lot of things that are happening today. Mr. Pratt added that the current government of Ghana, the government of Nana Akufo-Addo, will do everything in its power. The current president of Nana Akufo-Addo will do everything in its power to place the United States of America and these European nations. He said this guy has a slave mentality. Nana Akufo-Addo has a slave mentality, although he preaches African independentism, he preaches pro-democracy speeches, he preaches pro-African self-sufficiency speeches, but he said practically Nana Akufo-Addo has a slave mentality. He's a slave. You understand? He said Nana Akufo-Addo would do everything in its power to please the United States of America and these Europeans. To continue reading the article now, why is the United States interested in Ghana? Why is the United States of America interested in Ghana? The United States of America claims that its military presence on the African continent has to do with its counter-terrorism campaign. You understand? It has to do with counter-terrorism campaign and aims to prevent the entry of China into this region. You see, the United States of America, the United States of America's military presence in Ghana, the motive, the United States of America's government or corrupt politicians, arrogant white supremacist politicians, including Joe Biden. Joe Biden is the worst white supremacist that exists on this planet Earth today. You understand? So this Pratt asked the question, why is it that the United States of America wants a military base in Ghana? And you know, the United States of America's politicians give us the excuse always to self-right or to write their military, their colonialist, their occupation military's presence on the African continent. They always claim to be fighting against terrorism. A terrorism that wouldn't exist on the African continent without they themselves. Like I said earlier, any terrorist activities you see on the African continent is sponsored by the United States of America and its European allies. Without them, no terrorists will be on the African continent. Have you noticed that the terrorists do have more sophisticated military equipment than our own state's military? Have you noticed this? So the United States of America gives the excuse that it is in Ghana to fight against terrorism. You understand? But one thing I want the Ghanaians to understand is that if they don't get themselves rid of the United States of America and its arrogant military presence in Ghana, on the soil of Ghana, it will take some little time before they start experiencing terrorist activities in Ghana. Because the United States of America will do everything in its power to write or to self-write or to write its military presence in Ghana, to give its military an excuse to be in Ghana forever and to keep controlling and stealing the natural wealth of Ghana. Can you imagine Ghana with less than 25 million population? Ghana has over 20. Okay, 20 is too much. Ghana has a lot of natural resources. Ghana has gold, uranium, bauxite, cocoa, coffee. Ghana has all these resources and oil. Ghanaians are still living by the only line of poverty. You understand? Despite all the blah 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 you see on Wodemaya and others talking about Ghana, Ghanaians are some of the most suffering people on the African continent. Some of the most suffering people on the African continent is these Ghanaians. So my fellow Africans, I just came across this article and I thought it was important to share it with you guys. Although I haven't finished with the article, but I have decided to stop it here for now. You understand? I will make another video and still speak about this subject You understand? So the reason why I make these videos is, to try to expose the evil of the United States of America and its European allies on the African continent. The people who preaches or who pretends to be the angels, or who pretends to be the angels of, or who pretends to be the angels or the guardians of democracy, freedom, and liberty. These are the very people who are abusing the liberty of the Africans, who are looting the natural resource of the African continent, and who are behind every evil terrorist activities you see on the African continent, who are behind every armed conflict you see on the African continent. Because we have to bleed in order for them to do good in life. We have to be fighting among ourselves in order for them to loot our natural resources that they so badly need. Fellow Africans, it is time for us to wake up. It is time for us to wake up. Stop feeding the white supremacist or the superiority complex of this European race. They will never stop feeling better than us. They will never stop feeling more intelligent than us until we stop allowing them to practice this. They are superiority complex. You understand? They are sickness of superiority complex against us or on us. Until next time, see you again. Peace out.